Hi, it's Cindy, the old broad. I'm here with March Empties. Before I launch into this, I want to thank y'all so much for your kind words about Miss Merriweather, who was put to sleep a week ago. We miss her a lot, and starting on Thursday, the other dogs started looking for her. They're confused about where she is, but she's not in pain, and she had a wonderful life, and I certainly loved her. Everybody who knew her loved her very much. So thank you again for all your kind comments. I'm going to launch into my unusual accumulation of empties. I don't know, the rate you run out of things, it always just seems strange to me what is in here. First of all, pardon me, it's that time of year and my nose is a little running. Okay, this is the honey almond hand soap that I get. The brand is called Nola. I get this at Dollar Tree. On the rare months that I'm not using up some body wash that didn't wash off my body, this is my preferred hand soap because it's $1 and because it smells lovely. Used up a bottle of my favorite body wash, which is Dr. Bronner's. This is the rose scent. My favorite scent is the tea tree, but I don't know, when spring gets near, I kind of like to use the rose. It's really beautiful. This is a bottle of hair conditioner. It's called Age Beautiful Anti-Aging Hair Care. I used up the shampoo that went with this quite some time ago. I'm one of those people that uses up shampoo a lot faster than conditioner, so I just would use this when I had bottles of shampoo that didn't have like a matching pair. So I found this to be completely unremarkable. It did not anti-age my hair at all. It says fullness and body conditioner. No, it didn't. You know, it did the thing a conditioner is supposed to do in as much as it made my hair softer, pardon me. But how do you anti-age hair anyway? I don't know what that means. Anyway, it was unremarkable. I got it at Sally Beauty. Next is a bottle of Rimmel Gentle Eye Makeup Remover, which I got on the dollar rack at Kmart, I believe. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. Probably one of the best I've ever used, oil-free. And then I found out that Rimmel is no longer cruelty-free, so I won't repurchase. That's very sad. I liked it a lot. Okay, y'all may have discovered that from my videos and the room you see around me that one of my favorite things in life is to make myself and other people laugh. And so that extends even to my bathroom spray. I get this on a website called blueq.com. This is Fanny Rosebottom's Lavatory Mist. It says, natural lavender bouquet leaves nothing to linger. And when you look at the front, I'll read you the funny stuff on the back. It says, be kind to associates, friends, and relatives. Use anytime lavatory odors are controversial or questionable. Dispense 2 quick mists and exit quietly. Works just as effectively on any room that suffers from stale, foul, or putrid air. So anyway, I don't know. I love the Victorian phrasing and find it amusing. I have another one in there that will turn up probably next month. And it smelled really nice. This is an old bottle of Banditerre Kelp Hydrating Cream Hand and Body Moisturizer. I'm embarrassed to tell you that. I've had this bottle for 25 years. Quarter of a century. It was, however, it was a gift from a friend who shortly thereafter was murdered, and I've not been able to bring myself to throw it away. So, and there was, you know, maybe that much in the bottom of it. Anyway, today I scraped it out, was amazed to find it was still good, put it on my knees, and I'm throwing it away. I don't think my friend would want me to keep it all those years. I think she preferred me to keep her in my mind. This month, the wipes I used up were Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Radiance Cleansing Wipes. I liked these at first because it was a really nice fragrance, but after a few minutes it started to smell kind of like, the only thing I can describe it is straw. And since I do not see Simple on leapingbunny.com's page of cruelty-free products, which I find very disappointing, I won't be buying this again. Sorry about that, Simple. You're good stuff. I got these two, these are like perfume samples, 2 cards of them from Philosophy. It was called Live Joyously. And this is, you know, the kind that's a little square, cellophane square here, and you pull it off, and you can usually rub a little on your wrist. There's not much, but enough to try it out once. And I didn't care for it. It smelled a little soapy to me, and I don't like fragrances that smell soapy. On the other hand, around Christmas, I bought several Philosophy products. I bought 2 tubes of hand cream for me, 1 for one of my sisters, and 3 bottles of body wash. And then I found out that Philosophy is not cruelty-free. I had always thought they were for some reason. So when I use these products up, I won't be repurchasing. But here is this one. This was, let's see if you can see that. Peppermint stick hand cream. Okay. And it smelled not like peppermint, but peppermint sticks. And it was really nice. It was not so greasy that you couldn't wear it in the daytime. And I was really excited about the prospect of buying some more next winter, but no. This is OPI. Once again, I don't know if it's Avo Juice or Avo Juice. Winter Huckleberry Hand and Body Lotion. I love this brand. I'm not sure if they're cruelty-free or not. I have a drawer full of these tiny little things because they put out so many different scents. And, I mean, I know OPI I don't think is cruelty-free, but I'm not sure about the lotion. It seems to be, I don't know if it's the same brand or not. Anyway, I'm going to have to research before I ever purchase any of this again. This, I tried this. This is Colgate Whitening Oxidant Bubbles, baking soda and peroxide. It was fine, but I didn't really find it to be particularly whitening at all. So I won't repurchase this one. I feel so negative this month. Gosh, maybe it's just what products came up this month. Okay, this was a sample of Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And I didn't care for it, and I've come to believe that my problem isn't this primer, but all primers, because every time I use a primer, it makes, I mean, yes, it does extend the life of my foundation, but it makes my complexion look just awful. It makes, I don't know, it seems to make every wrinkle and every pore highlighted rather than diminished. And now I have to say the exception is the original Laura Mercier primer that I used, and I mean by that 15 years ago. But now Laura Mercier has several, and I can't remember which one I used originally. But I did have a sample. I do still have a sample of the Hourglass. And, you know, it's, I think, probably more expensive than any other primer, but I tried it, I guess, 2 weeks ago maybe, and it worked. Instead of making all of my wrinkles and pores more prominent, it actually sort of made them go away. So I'm going to continue using that sample and see how it goes, and I might end up purchasing that. But I won't purchase this, or probably any other primer, unless I try the Laura Mercier again at some point. And if none of those work, I'm just going to blow them off entirely and just put foundation on top of my moisturizer, like we did in the old days before primers existed. Okay, I clicked when I should have clacked and ended up turning off my camera, so I'm retaping the tail end of this. I was nearly finished anyway, so no big deal. I made a real effort to use up some samples of face powder, and also 2 others that I hit pan on a long time ago, so they were nearly gone. But 2 of them were these micro finish powders. One was by Makeup Forever. This one is just called Micro Finish Powder. And this other one was called, this is by Tarte Smooth Operator Micronized Clay Finishing Powder. I happen to have some Elle right now that I'm using up, and when I finish that I'll be able to tell you which of these 3 I preferred. These were both great though. I love this kind of powder. I think it looks better on me than normal powders. Such as this little sample, which was of Laura Mercier translucent powder, pressed powder. You know, when I get to the bottom of these little compacts, I just scrape out around the edges and depot them into a box of loose powder. And this, however, was a little too light for me, so you'd think translucent was translucent, but it was too light. So anyway, it's going to benefit from being in with some other powder. It didn't work well for me. And this last one was Clinique Super Powder Double Face Powder Matte Beige. This, on the other hand, was a little dark for me, a little too pink. So I won't repurchase, and they're not cruelty-free either. This was a sample of a body butter, Ayers body butter in the scent Patagonia, that I got from probably a Glossy box, to which I no longer subscribe. The texture was really nice, and it was a good size sample. I was able to get, you know, several uses out of it. Smelled kind of like patchouli and citrus, very summery, but I didn't like it any better than any other of the body butters that I have, enough to prompt me to purchase it. I had a sample from Josie Maran Instant Self-Adjusting Light Medium Foundation. This was probably closer to medium and way too dark for me, although the texture was very nice, the coverage was very nice, the staying powder was great. You know, I'd be inclined maybe to try it again someday in the proper color. And finally, here's a sample of Hata Lobo. It was Skin Plumping Gel Cream, deep hydration with super hyaluronic acid. A tiny sample, but I got maybe 3 uses out of this, enough to tell that it's a really excellent product. My face did feel noticeably better the next morning, noticeably softer, lines a little less obvious. So it actually did what it said it would do. I don't know if it's cruelty-free. I have a lot of similar products, but I might research this, and if it's cruelty-free, I might very well try it again in the future. Okay, that's it for this month. I'll be back next week, probably with a tag, or possibly do some favorites. Anyway, I'll see you then. Everybody have a good week. I love you all. Bye.